Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Ranting and Raving with Kevin. I know it's been quite some time since I did one of these videos, but you know what? I'm all revved up and ready to go, so let's talk about the absolute state of PlayStation, but really, the duality of this godforsaken company, because in the span of 2 weeks, we are about to witness, number one of the most colossal failures of modern time in Concord, which is a multiplayer shooter game I don't think anyone asked for. But on the other hand, a week from today actually, we are going to see the release of a game everybody is excited for in Astro, a platformer traditional game that I personally can't wait to play. So you might be wondering, why am I lumping the two of these games together? They're vastly different, at least in terms of genre, in Astro and Concord, and that's because they're both PlayStation games. Astro being the more traditional PS5 exclusive from Team Asobi, whereas Concord is a PS5 game, however it is not a PS5 exclusive because it has also been released on PC through Steam, but the developer, Firewalk Studio, is a subsidiary of PlayStation and Sony. So both of these games, to my knowledge, were announced back in May at the Sony State of Play, and I vividly remember watching it. I try to watch most State of Plays and Nintendo Directs because, they're like, 25, 40 minutes long. I can usually tough through it, and there's some good announcements here and there. In Sony's case, though, it's typically just one game. I don't know why. In that case, Astro. But the show started with Concord for what felt like the entire show, because not only did they have their bullshit cinematic trailer, but they had all this gameplay, all this nonsense, the developers spoke. It was like 15 minutes of nonsense. And I remember the live chat just eviscerating it, saying, nobody wants this shit. What are you doing, Sony? We've had enough. Because this was also the height of Helldivers 2 popularity. There's so many other multiplayer shooters. There's the Call of Duties and Halos. Fortnite has stood the test of time, still getting regular updates. Nobody wanted Concord, and you see by the numbers, what was it, 500 people playing over the weekend of its launch? What the fuck were they thinking? But, Sony persists, and for the past month or so, they've been marketing the hell out of this game, just not even talking about Astrobots, making their own limited edition Concord controller, which they also have a limited edition controller for Astrobot, but that one sold out like hotcakes, and it's sort of been memed upon that the PS5 has more limited edition controllers than it has PS5 exclusives, which is true. But that's a topic for another video. Now, I want to take you over here just to compare just the interactions of the trailers. Again, this is the Astrobot announcement trailer from May 30th at the same State of Play. 1.7 million views, and the likes to dislikes, hardly any dislikes. People are so excited for this game. Ever since I played Astro's Playroom back in June, which this is after the trailer came out, this actually inspired me to play Astro's Playroom. I said, I gotta see what this tech demo is all about, because I think most new PS5 owners do delete Astro's Playroom and don't experience the true hidden gem of the PS5, but I went back and played it. I'm like, man, I can't wait for Astrobot. And I mentioned this in my review from a while ago, but a commenter put it best. Sony really said, fine, I'll make my own Super Mario Galaxy, and I will absolutely be buying it. Abso-fucking-lutely. Dare I say, the better version of Super Mario Galaxy. And it's just, you see the love in the comments here. Astro is quite possibly the only PlayStation IP that still has the wacky PS1, PSP era vibes. I hope this sells well enough to keep the franchise going. Me too, man. Amen. And that's the thing, like Sony persists on trying to make Concord a thing, all this other bullshit nobody asked for, when people really want Astrobot, Sly Cooper, Jak and Daxter. I know Ratchet and Clank, wasn't that a launch PS5 title? They had a new a new Ratchet and Clank. A new Ratchet and Clank though. Just keep making games like that. Fuck Concord. But let's continue. So, here's the gameplay trailer. Again, the same date, May 30th. 700,000 views. The likes to dislikes, man. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Let me see something. I think, holy shit, there's more dislikes than likes. That's crazy, man. But you see that with Concord. Again, the cinematic trailer. I remember the live chat. People were like, what the fuck is this? Is this Guardians of the Galaxy shooter? It's fucking ridiculous. The characters are ugly as sin. Look at Luke. I don't even know who Luke Stevens is, but Luke Stevens, 420,000 views. I tried Concord. It's so sad. He says it's fucking bullshit. I could just tell by his thumbnail. But again, 300,000 views. It's fucking bullshit. Nobody wants it. And then the launch trailer. Again, people are telling you, PlayStation, we don't want this fucking bullshit. But you're not listening. I hope you listen. I saw this post too on Twitter the other day from King Curb. A reminder that Astrobot releases in under 2 weeks, and PlayStation has dedicated all their online marketing to a game that no one wants. Please, for the love of God, if you have a PS5, please get Astrobot when it comes out. I will, brother. I've had this shit pre-ordered since I played Astro's Playroom back in June. But again, look at this. He's ratioing the official PlayStation page. You go to PlayStation's account here, their pinned shit is all Concord, and they even have the Concord banner. Like, I see this, I need to get a barf bag. I can't even stand looking at it for a minute. The Firewalk Studio. I wanted to highlight this one comment, but let me just show you here. This is the Firewalk Studios, the debut of their studio of Concord, getting eviscerated in the comments, but I mainly wanted to show you this guy, because he has a Chloe Von Einsberg profile picture. Oof, 6 years. Yeah, from what I understand, the game started development in 2018, but I just find it funny, because only true men of culture would rock a profile picture like that. But yeah, it's just fucking crazy, man. Like, this game just came out, a hero shooter, apparently that's a genre. Development since 2018. What the fuck? What have they been doing for so long? The game looks like shit. The reviews, or a few reviews here, 7 out of 10. Oh my god. But can someone explain what this even means? Video Games Chronicle rated it 3 out of 5, was critical of the $40 price tag, and advised waiting until the game was available on PlayStation Plus. What does that even mean? New games launch for $70. Are you telling me this game launched for $40? And Video Games Chronicle is saying it needs to be lower? It needs to be fucking free because the game is such dog shit? Like, who's buying this game? And I saw people on Twitter defending the 700 people, less than 700 people who were playing this game defending it, saying, oh, grown man getting all mad. No, what I'm mad about is the fact that Sony's wasting resources on bullshit nobody wants instead of a game people actually do want, in Astrobot. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Spend more money on the marketing for Astrobot than fucking Concord. It's as simple as that. And we're making fun of you because there's so many good games out there. There's so many great games out there. I'm currently playing through Fate Stay Night on my Nintendo Switch. Now, you can question whether or not that's actually a game because it's a visual novel. I'm reading Fate Stay Night, that's what I should say. But the game initially released in 2004. The game is fucking 20 years old. And I guarantee you, because number one, I don't even like shooters, I'm having more fun with Fate Stay Night than I would with Concord, and the game is 20 years old. I previously played East Memories of Salsetta and Persona 5 Strikers, both older games. Persona 5 Strikers from 2020, East Memories of Salsetta from 2018 or so, are better than this fucking shit. But anyway, it's just crazy. I had to get this rant out here because, number one, I want to make this more so a hype around Astrobot, and I can't bear to make a fucking Concord thumbnail in this video to have it on my channel. It grosses me out. It'd give me nightmares. So we got to work in the Astrobot hype into it somehow, while also making fun of Concord, because I shouldn't even say I'm speechless, because Sony, you can't reason with Sony. They just do whatever the fuck they want, and they're going to continue to blame us. I saw one of the developers getting all mad, like, oh, we spent all this time. You spent all this time on fucking nothing. You should spend your time on Astrobot. It pisses me off, because there's greatness hidden in PlayStation. PlayStation just needs to go back to its roots, remember what it was, instead of trying to appeal to an audience that it can't get, that won't go there, like Concord. I don't even know what the audience for Concord is. But anyway, I just wanted to get my thoughts out there because I am very excited for Astrobot, and it's sad to see Sony's resources wasted on a game like Concord, which again, number one, it just looks like shit. But number two, it's an already overly saturated market with the shooter genre. Like, the people who play multiplayer shooters with their friends already have their games that they play, whether it's Helldivers 2 or Fortnite or Halo or Call of Duty, whatever the fucking game is. They're not going to stop playing that and then play Concord. And just the fake marketing push from it, all the streamers that were sponsored, all this fucking fake hype around it, and it failed. And it's disappointing when Sony could have used the resources on something better like Astro or even a game that we don't even know of right now that's in development. Like, keep working on that. And please, Sony, go back to your roots, man. I pray that Astro is a success. I'm getting it at launch. I'm going to be playing it on day one. I can't wait for it. I hope other people play it, and the fact that so many people do play it will send a message to Sony to bring back its other beloved IPs. And just the fact that Astrobot really is a love letter to that. You play through Astro's Playroom, you find like the old PS1, the PSP, the UMDs, all the cool stuff and cameos. Like, come on, Sony, remember who you are. Someone needs to go over there and start fucking bitch slapping Sony. That's what they need to do. But anyway, I've got on long enough. This is Ranting and Raving with Kevin. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any other comments, please leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Everybody have a great day, and peace out.
99.